Hello and welcome back to The Dose. My name is Exonovan and today is a very important day. It's August the 1st if you're watching this video on the day it's posted, and I'm going to be setting some, setting up some vision for the channel for the remainder of the year. My schedule has finally worked itself out to the point where I can actually start setting some goals, and so that's what we're going to be doing on today's show. I'm going to try to make it as brief as possible, but there is a lot to cover. Let me get through some life updates first. I know a lot of you guys are interested in what's going on with me and everything. You guys know I moved a couple of months back, and finances have been tight. I've been looking for clients and stuff of that nature. So let me go through that right quick. You guys know I did pick up a client. I'm still working with this client, so I do have a little bit of extra money coming in there. If you guys remember, years ago I had a client that pretty much was my only client, and that's when I was doing YouTube full time back in the day. Well, the craziest thing happened the other day. He just calls me out of the blue and may have some stuff he wants me to do. So just want to kind of let you know about that as well. I don't know the details. I don't know, what kind of income that's going to be bringing in for me, but it's out there. Opportunities are opportunities, and you just have to kind of see what doors open and walk through them, right? So that's a thing. I'm also, again, looking into moving in the next couple of months, trying to get some cheaper rent. The place I wanted, it was $300 a month, but it's already rented, so I'm going to have to continue to look. But that's still something that I'm checking out, and I hope to be moving in the next 60 days or so. But if not, the place I currently stay at allows me to do a month-to-month lease. So what I'll do is just do a month-to-month lease until I can find something that I like, maybe a studio apartment or something like that, something kind of small, and maybe lock in some cheaper rent. So that's everything that's happening in the life update department. So let's talk about the channel. So I've been wanting to set goals for a very long time on this channel, and if you guys remember, I've set goals before and I've had to break those goals because like I said, I just didn't have a consistent schedule. And that's the reason why I've wanted to work from home. When I lost my job, I was like, you know what, I'm going back to working at home, because even though I know I'm going to have longer days, I can be consistent. And if you guys have noticed, in the last 30 days or so, I've been getting a lot more content up. Sometimes you guys have been getting 2 or 3 videos a day. So I know that I can definitely keep up with the schedule that I'm about to propose to you right now. So here's the deal. I'm going to be uploading every day at 6 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. You guys know I live in Georgia in the United States. And it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be focused around 4 playlists. We're going to be focusing on the Dose, Personal Plays, the Bro Show, and we're going back to RTC guides, Road to Completion guides. That's where I cover the games 100% trophy and achievement coverage in a chronological fashion. Now, the reason why that I'm going to these 4 playlists is because they're aside from the RTC guides, the other 3 are fairly easy to produce. The RTC guides, obviously, they take a long time to make, but they're not time sensitive. You guys know with a playlist like the Vault, the Uncharted 4 coverage that I just did, those are very time sensitive. It requires me to have to buy the game on day 1, and then I need to be able to get those trophy and achievement guides up within 2 weeks. Otherwise, because the competition is so heavy on YouTube, people who are needing to find an answer to a question in a video game, they'll just go to another channel, get their answer. And a prime example of that is like the collectible guides that I'm putting up right now for Uncharted 4 are getting like less than 50 views. Whereas if you go to other channels, they've gotten over 100,000 views. And that's because a lot of those channels got the game early and had their collectible video up before the game even dropped. So for me to try to compete with that, at least right now, where I am with my time and my finances, is kind of a waste of time. You know what I mean? It's too much of an uphill battle. But the Road to Completion guides, because they're so unique and not a lot of channels attempt to even do them, right? There are channels who do Road to Completion type guides, but they're mainly playing, they're not teaching. And that's where the difference is between my guides. I'm not only playing the game, but I'm also teaching you how to play the game and giving you a lot of insight on, combat tactics and stuff like that, where other channels are just playing and you're just more or less watching. So that's the difference. You guys know I love the Dose. It does take a little bit of time to create, but it's definitely something I want to put back into the mix. Personal plays are probably the easiest to produce. Again, blind runs and challenge runs will be what I focus on with the personal plays. And then the Bro Show. A lot of you guys are really starting to love the Bro Show. You guys know me and my brother get together. We do movie reviews. We're going to be doing game reviews a lot, and we're also going to be playing games together. You guys know right now we're running Destiny on the channel. My brother's been on vacation for about 2 weeks. That's why those videos have kind of stopped, because I still need to get some footage from him to be able to do some editing. But a lot of you guys are loving that. So those are going to be the 4 playlists that we focus on. Again, the Dose, Personal Plays, the Bro Show, and Road to Completion Guides. And one of those 4 playlists are going to drop every day, like I said, 6 p.m. my time. So you can go to Google and look it up and figure out my time zone versus your time zone, and that'll let you know exactly when my video is going to be hitting your sub box. Now, the reason why that I'm not going to be putting videos up on Saturday and Sunday is because I'm going to need some time to record and edit. During the week, I'm going to be working with my client to do some stuff for them, so I don't want to have to work with them and, record and edit and work at my other, the other thing I'm doing for income. So I don't want to have to do all that in one day. It's too much to juggle. So I'm just going to be working for myself during the week and also working for the client. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to give that time to the YouTube channel and take those days off and just put everything I have into the channel and upload early. So like yesterday, Sunday, I went in and got this video done that you're watching now, and then 4 more videos for tomorrow through Friday. They're already scheduled to upload. They're already up on YouTube. They're processed, so they're there. You see what I mean? And I'm going to do that every weekend. That's going to ensure that you guys have at least 1 video to watch Monday through Friday. That does not mean that I may not release a video on Saturday and Sunday, and it also does not mean that I may not release more than 1 video each day of the week too. What I'm just offering you is a bare minimum. It's a goal. So Monday through Friday, at least 1 video. That's, pretty good. That's 5 videos a week. But if I have more time, I'll be willing to give you guys obviously more content than that. Now, when it comes to the fall, I have no idea. I have not thought this far ahead yet. I have no idea where I'm going to be at financially. I don't know what kind of time I'm going to have on my hands in the fall. I don't know if I'm going to be in the middle of a move or not in the middle of a move. I just don't know. So it's very hard for me to sit here and predict, these are the games I'm going to cover in September and October. It's just too tough. I will say that if I have the finances and I have the time, obviously I will cover, the new AAA games. I mean, that's what I do every year. And typically the fall is the best time for me to get coverage up, because that's when a lot of games are coming out. But like I said, I just can't predict it right now. So I'm going to be working with games that I either currently own. I own a lot of games that you guys haven't seen me play yet. So I'm going to be dealing with those, like I said, because they don't require me to spend any money, and it reserves my resources, which is great. So I will be having some type of coverage up. I just don't know if it'll be new games or not. It just depends on too many variables that I cannot predict. And honestly, that's about it for updates, guys. Remember, the dream is to get back to posting 4 videos a day. There was once a time back in the day where 4 videos was like a standard for this channel. And most of the time there was more videos than that going up, especially when coverage happened. And since I picked up that job a year and a half ago, that's been gone. Growth has stopped. Everything has become kind of stagnant, right? So what I'm trying to do is just push us back to 4 videos a day. Just need some extra time to be able to do that. Again, I'm working on it as much as I can on my end to decrease my debt, to get that time back. Thanks to everybody who's supporting me on either Patreon or PayPal. There's roughly about $40 coming in every month right now consistently, which is really good. It's almost giving me 2 days off a month. Okay, and I'm going to be explaining what I do for a living and how all that money stuff works, maybe in a blog or future videos, but all that stuff is helping. We're a team in this thing. For those of you who want to see 4 videos a day, you want to see all the playlist content return to the channel, you want to see the dose back, maybe as a daily show again, these are all things that I'm fighting for too. You see what I'm saying? And I understand that some of you may not care as much as others, and that's cool, but I know there's a lot of you out there that do want to see more content up on the channel. So we're in this fight together. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to put a lot of links in the description to Patreon and PayPal if you guys do want to show your support. There's also links in the description to my blog. You guys know that I'm keeping kind of a running journal of everything that's happened since I moved, and it's going to continue until I am able to do YouTube full time. It's going to be like this awesome journal of my fight to do YouTube full time. Okay. I've also created a playlist on the YouTube channel. It's called Fight for the Dream, and that is also going to be a running tally of the videos that I've created. You guys know this whole thing started, this whole idea of me doing YouTube full time started with you guys. I had never thought of this thing being like a full time job or whatever, career. And then I made that one video, Why Sony Why, and you guys inspired me to do this. And so I'm going to chronicle that too. That way, if we have new people that come to the channel, I could just send them to that playlist and they can watch the videos and understand kind of how this thing started and where we are. But it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life to walk away from a job again, kind of, you know, do my own thing, be creative, and I'm happy right now, guys. I know a lot of you guys are worried about me, but I'm good. It's been rough the last couple of months. I've had to make a lot of sacrifices, but when you're pursuing a dream, it's easy. It's the easiest. Some of these things are easy decisions to make, and I'd make them all again. So we're in this fight together. Again, all those links are in the description. Thanks for your time. Again, Monday through Friday, guaranteed videos, 6 p.m. Going to be focusing on the Dose, Personal Plays, The Bro Show, and RTC Guides. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. You guys be good.